television station on Space to Ground.
Welcome to Space to Ground, your weekly look at what's happening on board the International Space Station. I'm Josh Byerly. The crew is getting ready to welcome a new delivery of cargo and science. Orbital Science's Cygnus launched from Wallace, Virginia on Thursday. The craft will arrive at the station on Sunday. 23 schools and almost 9,000 students are flying experiments on everything from stem cells to ants. This is the first official cargo flight for Orbital Sciences, with several more scheduled for this year. For more, visit nasa.gov/orbital. In Station Science, the crew was busy this week doing biomedical research.
We are the experiment. This is where they're drawing blood from us, or they're using ultrasound to measure our eyeballs or measure our spine and take data from us.
One ultrasound experiment is called CardioOx. The hope is to identify certain markers in the body that could help predict heart disease and determine ways to combat it. Good news for those of you that like to hit the gym. The station crew took part in an experiment called Sprint. Exercise is extremely important for the crew members to help combat the effects of long-term spaceflight. Sprint looks at whether higher intensity resistive exercise done a few times a week is better than lower intensity exercise done more often. So if it works, the crew won't need to exercise quite as often, and maybe we here on Earth won't have to either. Just maybe. Mac Fanatic 56 asks us, how long does it take an astronaut to recover back on Earth after being in the space station? Well, every crew member is different. Once they land, it takes them a few hours for them to get their Earth legs back. And then when they get home to Houston, they spend several weeks working out in the gym and swimming. This is astronaut Chris Cassidy just 2 days after he landed. He said he was back to 100% in about 3 weeks. The Black Tom asks us, how do you measure the altitude of the ISS? Is it GPS or gravitational pull? Well, we do indeed use GPS just like you do here on Earth. The space station has 4 antennas outside and 2 GPS computers inside that help us determine how high it is flying. There's actually a position in Mission Control called TOPO that monitors where the station is flying, and another called ADCO that monitors the actual orientation of the station. Make sure you send us your questions and comments using the hashtag Space to Ground. We'll see you next week.